Hello all, today I'm bringing you a solo playthrough of Earth 2053 tipping point. Now I've brought you guys a preview, kind of overview on this one already, so I'm not going to go rules heavy, but I'll go a little bit brief description of what's going on and then dive in to this solo playthrough. Now it plays 1 to 4, it's a cooperative game, so effectively, yeah, it'll hopefully feel the same as a 4-player game. Now I've already tried 2 3-player game and they feel quite, scales quite well. So what have we got then? So we've got this kind of seesaw here that represents our pollution versus prevention, because the world is going through catastrophes and disasters and we are trying to combat those with our countries here. Now I have gone as Germany, so I've already got the setup here. You can see all these numbers dictate where my cubes start, so I've already set those up. So we've got, say for example, equality is on level 3, that's on level 3, and working your way around clockwise, those are all set. You will then take income depending on those levels. So if you're level 3, in this case for equality, I've added 3 credits there as well. And I forgot housing, so we are on level 2 for that. So I'm going to add 2 credits there. So you'll store all your money on the outside, and that has already been set up. It also tells you how many starting cards you're going to have. So I have got 7 cards here, randomly chosen from this rather large pile here. And the artwork, folks, is fantastic, and the symbology is really well done. So that's your starting card. Now there's several nations you can pick from, and they are going to vary depending on the final version. This is a preview copy, so hopefully there's a bit more variety on these, and on the other side there's a bit of a flow to how a round is going to take place, but it's slightly different at the starting round. I've also taken an advisor, so we've got this chap here, and I've gone for the introductory leader just so it's difficult filming and thinking about too much, but you can have an extra ability on the other side there. And on here you've got, in my particular case, Stefan here, he's going to give me 1 credit for each synergy I make, which will make sense when I come to the board there. And when I discard 1 card I can gain 2 money in the same category. So if I discard a card for infrastructure, I'll get 2 money into my department budget for that. And I can spend 4 money of 1 category to put 1 influence onto a face down project card, which will make more sense. So that is my chosen leader, and they're just out of camera view at the bottom here, as well as my project cards, but I'll show you what I'm doing. So to begin with then, I've already preset this disaster deck. Now these go from 1s all the way up to 5s. Now if you're playing 4 players, leave the deck alone, it's fine. But for each player less than that, take a card out from each level. So in a 2-player game, you'd remove 2 cards because 4 players is all the cards. So in a solo play, you are removing 3 cards from each of these levels, which has left me with 3 cards for level 1, 2, and so on. So that is all set. Now to begin with, I am going to draw a disaster card because there's only me playing. Bang, that goes in the middle. I'll also take a project card. I don't get a synergy bonus if it does match, and I pick where this is going to go. So you're going to need a bit of space for this game. It's a bit of a table hog once these areas start developing. And I'm not probably going to play a full game, but just really give you a flavour of how you can enjoy this and play the various disasters and compete against it to save the world. Okay, so we've got terrorism here. Now I get a choice of where this card goes. I'm going to go this side because the influence tokens required to combat this terrorism are going to be needed on this side. So I'm going to be trying to flip this card, and you can only place your influence cube, we've got a load of these just out of view, on face down project cards to complete these disasters as quick as possible, because terrorism in this case is going to be adding to pollution to this climate seesaw each round that it is out there. And you can differentiate these disasters because the red background here and the terrorism in this case. But if I manage to complete this, I'm going to put 2 prevention tokens on here instead. Okay, so we are set up then. I am looking at my cards here. Now I need to place something that can flip this card quickly. So I need to flip something with education. You can see the education symbol, and I've spotted this card here, water aware curriculum. I've also got, well, that's no use for now. What else can these do? Maybe monetary reform could do the job, because that lets me flip. You can see monetary reform here lets me either flip, well, it does flip an infrastructure card, or I can go up the development there, and I can flip any card and go up if I wanted to, which is slightly cheaper than this one. No, it isn't actually, it's 13. So I'm torn between these two at the moment. Let me just have a look if there's anything else out there. No, there's nothing else that can let me flip that particular card. So I'm probably going to go between one of these. This is going to cost me 14 money from any of my departments I choose. Equally, this is 13. And I'm probably preferring, looking at my country, a bit of a boost up. So start at level 1 for infrastructure. Germany, for some reason, has not got the best infrastructure. Maybe, I don't know, World War II is still feeling the repercussions, but let's go for monetary reform. I think I prefer that one because of the multi-use symbol at the bottom here. So I'm going to pay the costs first, which are 14 credits from any departments. So I'm going to take 3 from here, and that's 6, 7, 8, that's 11, 12, 13, and we'll go for 14. You can split these credits if you wish, and I should probably be thinking a little bit harder because the money I take will impact the next project card I may or may not be able to place. So I've paid all the costs for this, great. It's going to go on the board and it can go anywhere, but if I put it next to a matching colour, in this case you can see the 2 matching symbols, I get a synergy, a bonus. And that's a reminder on your player here, your advisor should I say. So I'm going to gain 1 credit in this case. So I'll take my 1 money and I'm going to put that on the matching department, which is infrastructure. Great, we've got a few more funds there. And now we can do these benefits. So what have we got then? We can go at 1 level on infrastructure, or we can flip a card of infrastructure. We don't want to be flipping a card of infrastructure because we've got an education symbol. So we're just going to go for an increase in infrastructure. Now, anytime you go up on any of these fulfillments here, if there is a cube adjacent on an adjacent department that's higher, it's further away from you, you will gain an adjacency, a bonus. So you can see at the moment, both departments either side of us are further ahead of us. So we're going to get some nice bonuses here. And I haven't really planned ahead as to what I'm getting. Well, I'm going to come back to this because those bonuses, I can't actually put them anywhere just yet. So first, I am going to complete this bottom one. You can do this in any order. And the reason is because doing this bottom one first, I am not going to go up a track. I'm going to flip a card of my choice. And the card I choose to flip is this one here. So I flip that over, and you can never flip the card you've just placed down. So we've flipped it over. Now we're going to do the other benefit of going up 1 level here. So as we go up, we have 2 sides that are further ahead. We look in between, and there is a number 2 here between us and this department. We look at the symbols on the outside. In this case, it's influence, which means you are getting 2 influence cubes. Excellent. So I'm going to place that on this face down project card. And you can see why I wanted to flip that first, because if I had it like this, I've got nowhere to put my influence cubes, which would have been a waste. So we flipped it already. We've put 2 there. Now we need influence on here, and in particular in this case, 3 influence to fight terrorism. So we've only got 2 so far. We're nearly there. Now on the other side, you can see the bonus is 1, the number, and we look at the symbol, it's remove 1 pollution. There is no pollution, so we forgo that benefit. That was our project card. Now I am going to look at my other project cards and see if I can do anything else. I spent quite a lot of money to do that. Now we are probably wanting more influence on there because I can't allow this terrorism to get out of hand. I can, if you look at your advisor, spend in this case 4 money of 1 category to put 1 influence out, which is all I need. But I have not got 4 influence on any individual category. I've got 2 and a max. I'm looking at my cards, and I could equally with my advisor, I could discard 1 of these cards to gain 2 credits in the same category, which is very useful actually. Okay, so I am going to, which one do I preferably not want? I'm going to discard water aware curriculum because I've just flipped over an education card. I'm quite strong in the water category, so I'm discarding this one, and I'm going to gain 2 credits because of my advisor. So that is gone. Let's put that in the discard pile. I'll take 2 credits. Now you can do these actions on your advisor at any point. So that's 4 credits now. Now I can spend 4 credits of one category, which I'm going to do, spend 4 from my Department of Education to put an influence out on a face down project. Excellent. Right, I'll move these out of the way. So immediately we have the matching number of influence against these little, what they called, symbols there. Arrows, little arrows. So we can flip it. Now when we flip it, I'll just show you a close up, we are going to get 2 prevention tokens. Excellent. So we're going to take 2 of these green tokens, and you always put them from left to right following the arrows, and you have to complete a row first before you can move to another row. Now you can see it's tipped this climate seesaw. We have to fulfill the entire section of prevention tokens to win. Or we can lose by 2 ways. Either the grey pollution has maximised this side here, we lose, or the grey pollution tips it over and it touches the table. And if you can't put a card in between the seesaw and the table, you have lost. Okay, so we've got a good start. We've solved this disaster. So what are we going to do next then? We've got some more cards. I would maybe like to go up one of these areas here. I haven't really got a lot of funds, so I'm probably going to pass there. Now, at the end of a round, you look at all the disasters in play, and they will tell you how much pollution to put on. We've done a great job. We've tackled terrorism as if it was as easy as that. So there we go. Now, we've done the end of the round. We start over again. And it kind of reminds you on the back of your nation's card here, you're going to draw and place a disaster card. So we take a disaster card. We reveal it. We've got Cold War this time, so we have to put it somewhere that matches one of these 2 colours if we can. If not, we put it anywhere we want, but it can't go adjacent to a disaster, so we can't put it here or here. We're probably going to move the board slightly up, and we're going to pop it here because the arrows are now facing a face-down project card, which is great because I want my influence on there as my country to combat Cold War. You can put disasters on top of completed disasters, so we could put it on top of there if we want, which is no benefit to us at the moment because the arrows are facing there and I have not got a face down project card. So we're going to go over here then. Then we are going to get project cards, and for Germany we are getting 3 project cards. 1, 2, 3, which refills our hand. Excellent. We've got a bit more choice going on. And then we are getting income. So we're looking at our country. We'll start with equality. It's level 3. We get free money there. We are getting 2 money for housing. And we've got a lot of 2s here. 2 for infrastructure. We have got 1 for our energy. So our energy sector is not amazing. 3 for water. 2 for nutrition. We've got 2 more there, 2 more there, and we've got 3 for our commerce. Excellent. I really like how they differentiate between your nations and who you choose and what areas are slightly stronger than others. So I really like that. And the advisors, it's nice to have a bit of, you know, something different and you're feeling unique there. Okay. We've set ourselves up, and again, we go round. We are playing these projects. So we've now got this disaster in place, and we need influence out there to compete. So how are we going to get influence? I'm probably looking at my country, thinking, right, if I go at one of these levels, where are the influence symbols? So I've got 1 here, and I've already utilised this one here. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to get adjacent departments up. So then I can move that department with cubes further ahead on either side to get the bonus, if that makes sense. But for now, if I can get up health, I can then move up my nutrition, and I'm going to get more cards and influence. So maybe that is the plan. I need to get up the health track. So I'm looking at these cards. This one, where are we? Let's go. Right, 4 in nutrition. That's not going to happen. Or maybe it could. Maybe we want to go for this agricultural initiative. Right, I'm going to try this one. Again, there's a lot of thinking, and as I said, you're absorbed in this board trying to decipher and compute the best action, which is really clever because you feel, you know, in charge of this country and what executive decisions am I going to advise to compete against these disasters. So looking at this agricultural initiative then, I'm going to play this. So I'm going to need to pay these costs straight away. 4 from nutrition. I've only got 2 there at the moment. So I'm going to again look look at my advising, you can see I can discard a matching card, which in this case, I'm going to get rid of this nutritional one, discard it, and I'm going to get 2 credits for that into this department. Excellent. So we are then going to spend those 4 straight away. That's gone. And we've still got to spend more credits at the bottom here, 6 credits from anywhere. Now, one of my departments that's quite strong is the commerce, so that's great. I'm just going to spend the 3 there. The water is quite strong as well, so I'll spend those 3 for a combination of 6. So I have paid the costs. Now I'm going to place this card. If there was a matching commerce symbol out there, great. I'd probably put it next to it to get a synergy bonus. For now, I'm going to hedge my bets and put it here. Okay, now I get the benefits, the perks. One of them allows me to go up any department, or I could flip a card. There's not really anything I want to flip at the moment. I could maybe do this one, but I'm going to take the engine building for now. So I'm going to go one of my choice. I had a plan, and it was going, I completely forgot what I was going to do now. So one's going to go up commerce, this one. If I go up here first, I've got a plan. So I'm going to go up a random one first, and it's going to be a quality. Now there's nothing ahead of it on my adjacent department, so I get no bonuses. But my next benefit is to go up commerce, or flip a card. I'm going to choose go up commerce. So I go at one here, and you can see it's actually got a little pollution symbol, very small, but I'm going to have to add a pollution onto here. Now some of these bonus, or some of these extra leader abilities have things like remove pollution or reduce pollution 1 every time you go up some of these departments. So be mindful of what these do if you do play the advanced side, and I would highly recommend using them. Okay, so we've gone on up, we've added a pollution. It hasn't moved the climate seesaw just yet, but we did have an adjacent department which was further ahead than us. So we're going to get the adjacency bonus, which in this case is 3 influence tokens. And you can see the symbol there. So we take 3 influence tokens, and I am putting them here, folks. Excellent. We have immediately combated the Cold War. We're going to flip that over, and it's telling us we're going to add 2 prevention tokens to this seesaw. And we follow this row here. We've completed that row, so we can start a new one next time. These cubes go, and that was that project card done. What else can we do? Maybe we want to try and flip this, or maybe that one, or maybe just keep going up here. Maybe we could do with a lot more money. If I could go up education, I'm going to get more cards. That could be handy. So I'm looking at these. Anything going to get me education? No. Maybe energy could do with going up, but that'll give me more influence cubes, and I wouldn't really know where to put them. Have we got any cheap ones? This one, I'm torn really. Maybe I could just leave it there. Maybe I will. I've got a good stash of credits there. I haven't got any disastrous causing me bother. I'm not 100% what to play here. So, ideally, I'd probably want to get a few of these out to give me better development, because then I'm getting more income next round. But I'll leave it there. I am passing. End of the round. Are there any disasters out there? No. So I'm not getting any pollution. We then restart the round then. So again, looking at your leader, it reminds you all on the back here, not your leader, your country, where's it hiding? So we're going to draw a disaster card. We're still in the level 1s, folks. So we've got the ozone hole. I have to put it adjacent to one of these project cards that match colour. There isn't any. I can't place it here next to a disaster or here. I could place it on top though. And I may, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to place it down here because I'm very happy with this spot here, allowing me to put influence cubes to combat this ozone hole. And it's not next to a disaster, so we're happy with that location. We're then going to draw project cards. I'm getting 3 more because that's what it says on my nation card. I'll keep those just out of view. And then we're going to get income. So we'll start with equality. We are on level 4. So we're getting 4 income. Excellent. We're getting 2 for this one. Another 2 here. Only 1. Again on... Is it 1? No, it's 2 now. We actually improved. Or did we improve energy? I can't remember. Maybe I missed a credit last time. Okay. I think I missed a credit. Okay, so we're on level 3 for this one. We got 2 here. 2 here. Another 2. And this one, we're on level 4 as well. Excellent. So we've got loads of money in our country ready to combat All these disasters lurking around. So that was income. We are ready to play these project cards. Now this disaster, I need influence again. How am I going to do that? I want to go at one of these areas here and improve. So if I can go up, now you can see if you've got a bit of a balance going on, you're getting your benefits equally. Whereas if you're targeting specific industries, there's more pollution coming out there. Right, where's the influence? So if I go up on health first and then nutrition, that would be ideal. Anything that can get me off and health, this one could be quite nice. I've got lots of commerce. Okay, we're going to give this a go. Equally, you should be thinking about synergy bonuses as well, which, for example, if I did place this here, a synergy bonus would give me a coin on that department. But I'm going to go for tax-funded insurance. So I need to pay 4 credits from commerce. I've got loads of commerce, that's 4 straight away. I'm then going to have to pay 6 credits from anywhere. We have got loads of credits on healthcare itself, and I'm just about to increase that. So interestingly, this tax-funded insurance is increasing my health, but I need the money from commerce and any other department. So I like how that thematically, your business and commerce are paying maybe taxes and whatever to develop the healthcare. So my perks then, I have no synergy bonus, so I'd place this down next and then I'd do the benefits, but I'm just going to show you what's on the card. So I can go at 1 on equality again, which I'm just going to do straight away. And I can go at 1 or flip a card on the health. So I'm going to go at 1 on the health, and there's no sneaky pollution below. Where am I going to put this? Maybe I'm just going to go here, because I've got some places I could put disasters. Should probably go at the top, actually. Maybe give me some flexibility if things start facing different directions. Next up then, I want to play something to bump up this nutrition, because it's going to get me 2 influence out there, and I need 3 to defeat this ozone hole. So how can I go up nutrition? Maybe this one here. Okay, that's going to be a challenge because I foolishly spent all my healthcare budget. Okay, that's a shame. Maybe this one. Needs-centered economy. So, a bit of a generalised one. Let's have a look what we got. So, 10 credits from anywhere. Let's spend 6 from here and 4 from here. So, we've got 10 spent. We are now going to go 1 on commerce again. Or I can flip a commerce card. Now, I'm going to flip a commerce card because I don't want to get too much pollution here. And I'm going to go up on any track I want. And I wanted to go up on nutrition here, which is going to get me a pollution. There's an icon there, so we'll add that here to this row. But there are 2 departments either side of me which are further ahead. So in this case, I'm going to get 2 influence cubes for being, catching up with this area. And those are going to go straight on here because I'm trying to compete against this. And equally, I'm going to get 2 project cards because I've caught up with that one. And I need these project cards. So project cards are excellent. The more choices you have, the more you can compete against these. You can spend them as your leader is allowing you to spend these to gain credits and spend, it's more synergy bonuses. So just keep an eye on them. Okay, that was that project card. I now need to place this out, and let's go up here, shall we? And you can already see I've done 2-3 rounds and I'm already running out of space. All right then, what do I want to do? So I need more influence cubes on here. I can just spend money if I want. So looking at my leader, in my example, I can spend 4 money of one category to put one out. I got loads of money in my infrastructure. I don't quite know how because it's only on level 2. Maybe I just haven't spent any of that from round to round. I did save a lot of funds from last round. So I've spent 4 straight away and I'm adding an influence cube. Immediately, I spend these 3 influence to match this. I flip this over and this is going to give me 2 prevention tokens. We're doing rather well here. We are entering the level 2s though, so I pick a new row, follow the arrows left to right. And I think I'm probably going to leave it there this round and pass. Okay, we are over to looking at the disasters. I've completed them all, excellent. New round then, we're drawing a level 2 disaster now. Now what have we got? We've got shrinking ice sheets. Wow, we're going to need 5 influence cubes to combat this. Now we look at the board. Are there any colours matching the blue here for water or the housing? No. So we have free choice where it goes, except we can't place it next to a disaster, but we can put it on a complete disaster. So maybe I'm going to pop it here looking at it, because I've got this location again to try and develop that influence. So that was my disaster. Drawing 3 project cards. Now, I've got a really strong hand here. You can see I've got a load of cards going on here, which is excellent. I'd probably lay them out, you know, in sort of columns of matching colours, but I kind of keep picking them up to show you what I've got. Income then. We're starting with equality. We have got 5 income here. So that's 5. I probably need a load of 2. So we've got 2, 2, another 2. We've got some 3s coming up. 3 there, 3 there, 3 here. We've got a couple of, well, 2, and that's a level 4. Now, if this is looking easy, you can differentiate the difficulty levels by basically taking out, you know, an extra card from each of these levels, so you're progressing quicker through the disasters, but no chance I'm going to do that just yet. Okay, we've got our income. Excellent. Now, what we're trying to do here, we're trying to, you know, compete against these shrinking ice sheets. Now, I'm probably looking at my board thinking, how can I get the most influence? I'm looking at the symbols. I've kind of utilised this one here, so I'd have to do quite a bit of work to get up there. This one as well is not going to give me a lot. Maybe I am just going to have to focus on those really, because the only way my leader can get influence is by spending 4 money from one category, and that's only getting me 1 influence. So what can we do? I want to go up on, let's try and get up the housing ladder. Well, that sounds, yeah, fitting, doesn't it? The housing ladder. I'm going to try and get my house department developed more. Okay. So how are we going to do that? So we want to maybe pick one of these cards. Thermal insulation. This is going to help us go up. So let's have a look at the card. I'm going to spend 5 money for my energy department. Boom, I've got 5 there. 7 from anywhere else. I've got a lot of money coming from equality. I'll get 1 change there. So I've paid. I should be looking at synergy bonuses as well, which I haven't been doing. But I'm going to go 1 on the housing. Boom, I'm going to get 1 pollution for that. And I forgot, I've actually got a department further ahead, the equality, which has got a figure of 6. So I'm getting 6 money to go anywhere I would like. And I am going to put that. So I'm actually going to look at my cards to see what else I want to do next. So I do want to go up the infrastructure. So I'm looking at these bonuses. This one here, infrastructure. So I need 2 money on the infrastructure, which I can fulfill, and 4 anywhere. So I can probably do that anyway. So I'm just going to put my money on this empty spot here. You can put it anywhere you want. So that was a nice little bonus I hadn't anticipated. Next then, energy is going to go at 1. So that's gone at 1. There's no departments further ahead. Oh, actually, that was further ahead, this one here. Oh, and that's going to get me 1 influence. Excellent. My advisor is doing things he hadn't even planned. So we're going to put 1 influence on there. And this is going to go out here. Now, I could, if I hadn't put that influence down first, I could have put this project on top of this project card and had a synergy bonus there of 1. But I'm not going to do that because I want this spot empty so I can start combating this shrinking ice sheets. Instead, I'm just going to go down here. And that is done. Next project card. I'm going to play this carrier bicycles. Actually, I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go here, because I want this synergy bonus here. So I'm going to need 2 from my infrastructure, paid, and 4 from anywhere else. I'm just going to take some from the energy department and get 1 credit change. So this has been completed. I'm going to place it here for a synergy bonus. You have to pay the costs first before you put anything down and get synergy bonuses. So I am going to go and get 1 credit bonus. And remember, just keep an eye on your advisor. It'll tell you what you're getting there. Add this to the same department, so infrastructure. And now I get the bonus. So I'm going to go up a 1 on infrastructure, boom. And the adjacency bonus in this case, I'm going to get both sides. So I'm getting 2 pollution that can be removed. Excellent. And I'm getting 3 influence for this adjacency bonus here, which allows me to add 3 more cubes here. I'm 4 cubes of completion of this 5 disaster, strength disaster should we call it. I need 1 more, and I think I'm just going to go and look at my advisor, and it tells me spend 4 credits of 1 category, 4 credits of 1 category, so I'm just going to go spend 4 from the education department, put one influence on here, and I have completed the shrinking ice sheet. So I get to turn this over, and I am gaining, in this case, 3 prevention tokens. So I've managed to complete that disaster, and I get rid of all those cubes as well. They are gone. Wow, this is going quite nicely. What else can we do? So I've got no more disasters to fight. I'm doing rather well for money. I could probably maybe just use some of these, maybe this water provision here. Maybe I'll just put this out here, pay my 4 from the water department. That is going to be 2 change. And it's allowing me to remove a pollution. Excellent. So I've actually got no pollution out there. Maybe I am going... Oh, what to do? Maybe I just want to flip a card, give me more options. What can I do? I've got so much money, it'd be worth going up some more departments. I probably want to go up, maybe health again. Have I got anything that can increase my health? Not really. No, maybe this automation because I can get a few more project cards. So I'm just going to budge that out of the way. I'm going to pay 2 from commerce. I've got 4 there, so that is fine. I'm going to pay 4 from anywhere else. We'll go 3 from there and 1 from here, paid. I'm going to place this here. I get a synergy bonus because it's matching of 1, and that money goes to the commerce department. And I get to take 2 project cards. Excellent. I'm probably going to pass there, end of the round. Again, I've managed to defeat these disasters. No pollution's coming out. End of the round, I'm going to draw a new disaster. We've got hurricanes then. Okay, we're going to place this out. Have we got anywhere with house and symbol? We have up here, and there is no nutrition, so I have to place it next to, well actually it isn't matching because it's at a different angle, so I don't have to place it there. Let's say this spot was empty. I'd have to place it there because the colour matches, the disaster matches it. But I can place this anywhere, so maybe I'm going to place it here on top of that disaster because, oh, or am I? So that means I'm going to have to flip one of these cards this time to be able to put influence. So if I was to go here, I need to then figure out how I'm going to flip over that health card. So I'm looking at my cards going, right, the fair energy supply has a symbol here that allows me to flip any card. So I know I can flip that over. So I'm going to go there then. And we are going to get 3 project cards. And we're going to get income. So again, we are going to fill these up. And what have we got? We've got 8. No, is that 8? Level 5. So we're going to get 5 money on here. We've got 3, level 3 there. Okay. We've got another level 3. Another level 3. Another level 3. So this country is really performing strongly at the moment. I can speed all this up for you. And this one is on level 4. Okay, everyone's had income. Over to projects then. So I need to flip this one over. I'm going to play... Oh, where's it gone? It's hidden. Where? Oh, those are my 3 new ones. Okay, I'm going to play the fair energy supply. So I'm going to need 6 from my equality. I have easily got 6 from there, paid. I'm then going to need 7 from anywhere. And I'm going to pay 4, 5, 6, 7 from my commerce. My commerce sector is performing well. So now I'm going to go up. I'm going to flip a card. So I'm going to flip the card first with the bottom bonus. We're flipping that one. And then we're going to go up energy. Do I want to go up energy? Why not? We'll go up 1 on the energy. And there's no adjacent cubes fulfillment which are ahead of us. So this card's going to go down. Where to place it? There's no synergy bonuses, so let's just go here, shall we? And that was that. Okay, I need to get influence out on here to defeat this hurricane, and that can be done by going up the water. So how can I go up water? This one, water protection. So I'm going to need 5 from my nutrition, yep, 5 exactly, and 4 from anywhere else. I'll take 4 from this department. That's going to allow me to go up twice on the water sector, and I've got this department ahead of us, so as I go up I'm actually going to have to put 1 pollution on, I'm going to get the adjacent bonus of 2 influence. Excellent, that's going to go on there. And where were we? We've got another bumper. So I'm going to go another bumper, which adds a pollution on there. And that is that card played. Where's it going? It's going to go here. That's getting me a synergy bonus of 1 coin on that particular department. Okay, I need 5 more. Now, you could literally, looking at my advisor, I can spend 4 credits from any one category to put an influence on there. So I could spend 4 from here. That's 2 change. That's 1 cube on there. I could spend 4 from this department. That's another cube out there. And I could spend 4 from any of these ones. So you can see how you could just use all your money to do it straight away without playing, project cards you might not necessarily have. So we've immediately completed that one. We're flipping this over, and this time we are getting free prevention tokens. Wow, this is, this is going quite nicely. Okay, but we're then venturing into, level 3s, 4s and 5s. Right, I'm probably just going to leave it there, folks, mainly because I'm actually running out of table space. But let's have a look at these disasters then. So you can see, level 2s, rainforest destruction. We've got war that would have come up. Pandemic outbreaks. We've got infrastructure collapse. Wildfires. And you can see the arrows would have started really accumulating on those adjacent projects I would need. And in this case, it would have stopped me developing the infrastructure for my health as well. So, things would have escalated. You saw probably the easy side of that there. And the project cards, there's loads in here, folks. Look at the art as well, what we got? We got unionization, 20-hour work week, a few upside down there. We got AI singularity, so loads of things to keep you busy. I've already filled half the board. Now, I'd probably, if this is the case, I'd make the game more difficult next time. And you can see how you're constantly trying to evaluate what coins you could spend where. If I was really evaluating and making this efficient, I'd probably make it on a difficult level. I'd be looking at these project cards more so, trying to decipher, right, I'm not going to spend from that department because I've got a synergy to put this one out, and really getting my engine going. There we are, folks. Enjoy.